Hello everybody, my name is CCTV, and today I would like to teach you how to install a Clockwork Half-Life 2RP server for Gmod. So let's jump right into it. So first of all, you're going to want to know and figure out what kind of server you're going to be using. So in order to install the Gamemode, you either need to install it locally onto your computer, and your computer will run as a server, or you need to go and purchase a server from a host provider and you will be able to host it through there. So if you are going the route of purchasing it, you can skip down to part 2. I will leave timestamps down below. If you are trying to run it locally on your computer, then I will also go over how to do that right now. So first things first, if you are running it locally on your computer, you are going to want to go to your desktop and create a folder called Gmod server. Make sure there's no space in there because I actually had an issue earlier with putting a space. It'll actually create a new file there. It doesn't like spaces. And basically, we're going to start off by downloading Steam Command. So Steam Command is going to allow us to download a dedicated server, and we will be able to do that. So you're going to click this link right here. It will download Steam Command, and I don't need to actually do anything because I already have it installed. It's going to be zipped, so you're probably going to want to get WinRAR, which is right here. You're going to want to get WinRAR to unzip it, or whatever zip extractor you use to get it out of there. Okay, so once it's installed, you will see this. So the first thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to type into this console login anonymous, and then you're going to type in force_install_dir space, and then you're going to close this real quick, take the directory of your folder, and you're going to paste it right into the terminal and hit enter. Now we are installing into this directory, and you're going to type in app_update space 4020, and now we are installing the dedicated server into this folder locally on the computer. So I'll get back to you once this is done. It should take no less than 5 minutes, give or take. Alright, and I am back. So it took me about 3 minutes to install. Make sure that it actually installed to the right folder, and it did. Before we close the terminal though, you're going to want to type in app_update space 4020 space validate, and this is going to validate your files once again, just to be sure, so that we don't have any issues later on, and I'll be back once this is done. And I am back. So it is done installing and everything looks good, and we're going to type quit, and that will shut down the terminal. Good. So now we have a dedicated server, and now we are on to step 2. Alright, and people that have a dedicated server, thank you for tuning back in. So let's move on to step 2. So now you have your server. Let's go to github.com/cloud16. I'll link that down in the description, and this is where your game modes are. So no matter what, you need to download Clockwork, and then you can choose either one of these schemas. Probably Half-Life 2RP is the one you're going for. These other three are kind of they're horridly undeveloped. You're going to download the zips, download, and they should appear there, and just navigate to your downloads and move them. I like to keep everything organized on my desktop, so I'm going to keep them both right there, and I'm just going to open them and extract them to the desktop using WinRAR. Alright, now that these are installed, we actually don't need the zip files anymore, so move them to the recycle bin. And now we have these two files and our server. So if you have a server host, you're going to navigate to your control panel, or however you access your files. Basically, try to make it look very similar to this. You want to see bin, Gary's Mod platforms, like these folders and this stuff. You might not see this, but that's okay. Just make sure it's at least like this. So let's install Clockwork first, since that is the most difficult. So you're going to go to upload, these files you're going to drag directly into the root just like that. So again, yep, if you have a server that you purchased, do the same thing. I mean, that's how it is. It's kind of weird. You're going to go to Gary's mod, and I like to just do this, drag everything in, and it will figure itself out. And there you go, put everything in. Now, make sure that you go to game modes and delete CW example. That's actually a empty game mode that Clockwork comes with nowadays. That's if you want to make your own game mode, but you don't need that. So now that everything's there, just delete this. We don't need it anymore. Go to Half-Life 2RP Master, go to Upload. You're going to select all 4 of these. You're going to move them to Gmod, same thing. Just replace anything that's there already. Let that load, and then you're going to go back to game modes, and you'll see that we have Clockwork Half-Life 2RP and Half-Life 2RP. I honestly don't know why this one exists, but just delete it and keep Clockwork Half-Life 2RP. So that is it. Now it is installed. That is all the file work done. So moving on to step 3 and the final step, the configuration step. So everybody's going to have to do this as far as I'm aware of. So you're going to need to go to Clockwork Half-Life 2RP, go to serial.cfg, open it, and as of right now, the Cloud 16 website is like shut down. I don't know what's happening, but you would go there and get a serial key, and you'd enter it right there. You would hit save and do that. Not really sure if that's still how it works. I knew that they kind of removed that system, but I'm not really sure anymore. But you would have to do that, and then if you have a dedicated server, that is it. You are done. You can just hit start or run or the go button on your browser or whatever, and that's it. Your server is all set. You will see it on the internet. Now, if you have it on a local server, you have one more step to do if you downloaded it like this. So you're actually going to need to create a batch file, which is actually pretty easy. So you're going to create a new text document. You can name it whatever you want. You can name it start. I like to name it start.bat. And if you want to type in the .bat, way to do that is you can actually hit view and make sure you have file name extensions checked so you can see the .bat. You can see the extensions like exe, stuff like that. And you're going to right click it, hit edit. You're going to, oops, I'm just going to look it up real quick. It's everywhere. I just like to copy this one. Oops, whoa, lots of ads. You're going to paste that there. And basically what you're going to do is you can set your map right there, your max players, and the game mode you are going to want to set to Clockwork Half-Life 2RP. Make sure it's Half-Life 2RP and not Clockwork, otherwise it will not work. You'll hit save and you'll close it and you'll double click that, and it would work if I had a real key in there, but it will not work. No, because there is not a key in there. Again, for this demonstration, I can't really show you it working because I don't have a key, because I can't get a key. I don't remember what my key was. Yeah, everything's okay, alright. Doesn't seem like that. Seems like it's pretty bad, but anyways, that is how you install Clockwork Half-Life 2RP. At least that is the way I've been doing it for quite some time. So beyond that, that's kind of it. I mean, I guess thanks for watching. Yeah, I apologize for the old video kind of just disappearing. I know that it got like at least 400 to 500 views, so I know that people actually were using it, I think. I'm not really sure. Maybe people were, maybe they weren't. I'll do my best to create captions for this as well, because sometimes I do stutter a little bit, or I may sound unclear. I also apologize for that. This is completely unscripted. I'm kind of just rolling with it. Yeah, so yeah, thanks for watching. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe if you want to. I don't upload that often. I don't plan on uploading that often, so yeah, that's it. Enjoy your new server if you get it working.